Here is the newest way malicious competitors can steal your local SEO, and this is what you can do about it. Hello, I'm Alan McNabb with Image Building Media. We are an internet marketing company in Tampa, and we found that someone had stolen our SEO. As a result of that, we were not appearing any longer in the three-pack on the first page of Google. We were still appearing in the regular results on the first page, but not in the three-pack. And someone had suggested an edit to Google. Google is no longer many times sending an email to the owner of that listing to see if that change should be made. And as a result, that change is just made, and in so doing, it stole our SEO. Now, you may immediately think, well, someone suggested an address change. Well, that's not what they did. And that was what was very confusing about it. So let me show you what happened. And that way you know what to look for. As a result of this, we have our team reviewing our Google business listing at least 2 times per week just to see if this happens. Because again, if they do this, Google does not notify you that someone has made this request for this change, and all of a sudden you look and you say, oh no, I no longer appear on the first page of Google in the three-pack. So let me show you here, first of all, our Google business profile, and our address was still correct, but it said internet marketing service in Hudson, Florida. Now, Hudson is several miles away, and it's on the coast. I didn't check the mileage. It might be 40, 45 miles, something like that. It's to the west of us, and it's to the north of us. And so on further investigation, we noticed that not only did they do this to us, but they did it to several of our competitors in Tampa. So that basically all of us that had some decent rankings and some SEO, they basically changed our location on the map without changing our address. And then of course, we lost our rankings. So let me show you an example here. Now I pulled up internet marketing in Hudson, Florida. So we used to appear in these rankings instead of Tampa. Now you'll notice several of our competitors who have not realized this yet. Their address is still in Tampa, but they're showing up in Google Maps in Hudson, and they are in the three-pack for Hudson, Florida, and not in the three-pack for Tampa, Florida any longer. Here's another one. And you see, again, address in Tampa, but they're in Hudson. And let me zoom out of this map right here. Let me keep zooming out. And let me, again, here, click here. And you'll see that these companies from Tampa now are ranking all the way over here. And when I zoom in, you'll see that there's a bunch of companies, and a lot of these, I would dare say the vast majority of these, are Tampa companies that someone has stolen their local SEO. So how did they do it, and what do you do about it? Again, unfortunately, Google does not notify you that someone has requested this to be done, which they used to do with everything. We would get notifications all the time. Someone has made this request to make this change, and we could validate that that was correct, or we could stop it at that point. And in large part, they've stopped doing this. And we've heard this report from many of our clients that all of a sudden something's changed and they were never notified. So this is how they did it. First of all, I want to show you one other thing. I want to show you one other thing on the map listings. Okay, so on the map, so you look here, their address is in Tampa, but their plus code, which is simply a short code for their address, is in Hudson, and that's the key point right there. And when this is changed to Hudson, then your location in the 3-pack will be changed, and that in essence still is your local SEO. All right. So what do they do? So I am here in an incognito browser, and it's as easy as this. They click suggest and edit. They can go to change the details. They can select edit map location. And now they're going to be able to simply drag this wherever they want. They can zoom out and they can take this all the way over on the coast, way over in here. They can click save, and then Google is going to then within, well, when we changed ours back, it was within a few hours. The next morning, it wasn't even that long. It was just later on that evening. Everything was changed back, and we were in the 3-pack once again for Tampa. All right, so this is how they do it. So what if they do this to you? What do? You've got to do the exact same thing, but you got to move it back to where it belongs. And this is somewhat difficult because, for example, with us, we're in downtown Tampa, and we are in the Wells Fargo building, and it is hard to just pinpoint exactly where that should be. I had to open up another map, and I had to look exactly where that should be through some landmarks that were around, and then zoom way in to get right in that building exactly where it should be. So if this happens to you, you've got to come in here, you've got to suggest an edit just like this, and you take and you correct this. Then you save it, and then you submit it, and then hopefully for you also, I'm going to discard that change. Hopefully for you also, then that gets the problem corrected for you. So help to get the word out. This is malicious competitors. They can steal your SEO in about 60 seconds if they know what they're doing. Google's not going to notify you. All you can do is be watching your Google business profile every day, a couple of times a week, to see if this happens to you, because you don't want it to be weeks later. The phone stopped ringing. You're not getting any of those local leads like you were before. And you're like saying, what in the world is happening? Be watching this thing, and now you know what to do to correct it. I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope this doesn't happen to you, but now you know what to do in case it does. So thank you for being with me today in this meeting. Our website is imagebuildingmedia.com. We've got an education portal there. So if you want to learn more about SEO and about internet marketing, please visit us there and let us know how we can help you. Thanks so much.